Hey guys, Jarrell here. Welcome back to Grey Wolf TV. We are continuing with American Horror Story. This is Asylum, episode 7. The last episode showed that Sister Jude has been pretty much beaten to it, trying to prove who Alan really is. And the guy who asked her for the fingerprint to be able to get definitive proof has just been killed by Sister Mary. And she has spoken to the doc about it. And he's trying to work out what the hell's going on. And I can't say as I blame him, because he said himself, "You're not in love with me. I'm too old for you. What is it you want from me?" And the response was just completely nondescript, really, other than what we already know what they're saying. "All I want you is to give me your whole soul." And Thredson, we found out quite a bit more about him and just how, I mean, he's the worst out of the lot of them, really, isn't he? And I don't know whether Lana's going to get out of this or not, but she's trying her best to stop him going to the level that he normally goes with all of his victims, so she doesn't end up dead. He's got severe mummy issues, who he's now pushed onto her, and she's trying to just talk up to him. Right, we're going to carry on, see what happens next, and what's going to happen with Kit after Thredson's basically thrown him under the bus. So, this is episode 7. Holy shit.
God. Grace? Grace? Should I call Dr. Aden?
What, you're the one who did this to her?
What the fuck?
She's not breathing.
An angel? You're an angel, why are you all in black?
Grace. She nearly died this morning because of you.
What are you talking
The
about?
sterilization that Sister Jude ordered. You botched it, Arthur. She's been hemorrhaging. Alternative. We can't really afford to let the outside world get a look at your handiwork now, can we?
I performed no sterilization, sister.
No,
What?
Arthur. That's rich. Arthur. You really think you're in charge? You touch me again, you will die.
Oh, fuck me.
You never take nothing from nobody. Here's your chance to do something.
Jude's gonna be very angry with me.
How's that supposed to mean?
It's a name.
Don't look like English.
It's not. It's ancient Aramaic. Miles. That name on the wall. How do you know it?
Is that what it is? One.
You know who I am, Miles.
Oh, she's
Come
it.
with me.
Oh,
I did?
that's who she meant.
I'm here to help you. Shall I kiss you? And make this all go away?
It's kiss of death.
Yes.
Oh.
What are you that you can look upon me?
I'm just a simple nun.
A nun, perhaps. But not so simple. Something else resides in you. One like me, but fallen.
I've been accused of having committed this savagery.
Then who did it?
Both you and I know is not the truth. But medicine's on round-the-clock care. But you will live, Grace. If only to set the record straight.
Everything accurate as far as you can remember?
Yeah, I said these things, but I didn't confess. It was a head shrinker trick. Did you talk to Grace like I told you? I mean, she can testify that she saw Alma. My wife is not dead, and it proves I didn't do it.
The one way I saw for you to avoid the electric chair, Dr. Thredson took away. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't change his mind.
Oh, that you mean.
I used to be scared of it. But I'm not afraid anymore.
Just let go.
Not yet.
Don't look so frightened, okay? I don't want to hurt you.
I want this to be as painless for you as possible. Oh, Christ, what am I saying? It doesn't matter how we do it.
We'll put you out.
Wrap it round him and strangle him. Oh, he isn't out. Drive.
Please drive away. Please. I had to get away from him.
Did you ever fight with your boyfriend?
Where's Alan?
What did you do to him?
Excuse me?
Could you please just take me to the police?
Oh, is that how it works? You get into my car, and then you tell me what to do?
Why are you doing this?
Why did she take 10 years of marriage and flush it down the toilet?
You
Why did I catch another man screwing my wife in my own bed?
Not you. Not after everything.
What the fucking odds of that happening?
You've had quite the adventure.
She's back.
The police said the car accident was horrific. I'm afraid it was fatal for the driver. But you're safe now.
Well, yeah, he put a gun in his mouth.
Briarcliff.
Oh. You gotta be joking.
Excuse me, miss. Is everything
Can't park
all right?
here.
Are you hurt?
Who is this?
It's your conscience calling.
Mary Eunice, what have you done?
What have I done? No. The question is, what have you done? A 15-year-old unsolved hit-and-run case.
How did you know about that?
I know everything. Oh, I left a bottle of, Kentucky something or other. It's for you. I left something else there for you, too.
You jumped the gun again. It was a passing thought. Nothing but a passing thought.
Your song was different this time.
It was my song. So different the night Casey left me. The night before our wedding. When I told him he'd given me syphilis and I'd never be able to have children. All I ever wanted was my own family, my own children to teach him love. The night I ran over that little girl in blue. Why not that night?
That was when God revealed he had a plan for you.
Trying to disguise my darkness under that miserable black cloth.
You deserve some peace, Jude.
I'm ready. But I need to do one last thing.
You gonna confess?
I, remember her little blue coat.
What a night. Big bus accident. 3 people dead, everyone else a bloody mess.
Yeah, Missy. Little Missy. With the blue coat.
What?
I'm so confused.
So am I.
All these years I've been lighting candles for your soul.
Our Missy came home to us with a few broken bones. We get to live with our daughter.
Please, sister. He cannot know that I'm here. No one knows. No one knows that you're here.
How is she?
She's still very confused, I'm afraid. She claims that Dr. Thredson attacked her. She claims she insists that Kit Walker is innocent.
Well, state police got a different opinion.
Only a day ago, you were at the brink of death. You should be convalescing. Didn't you hear? I'm Dr. Arden's little miracle.
Actually, you have to go now.
Made his way back. Damn.
What are you doing here?
Is there a place you could go?
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh, it followed him in.
Drop it.
Oh no! What are you doing, you moron?
Are you ready for me? Yes.
That's Grace done. Okay, so that was episode 7, and I didn't want Grace to die. She'd just gotten through all of that. She was making a miraculous recovery. And then that happens. Kit has no choice. He's two options. He goes on the run because otherwise he's facing the chair. But we all know how that ends. So he makes all his way back here. He's come back for 2 reasons. He came back for Grace and he came back for himself to play the role that he needs to play to be able to not stand trial and stay here. And he's back a minute flat. But that damn thing followed him in. And that security guard's a moron. He just shot without even caring at all. And why did he shoot anyway? Kit was back there. He wasn't threatening of any kind. He had no weapons in his hand. And he just shot anyway. And he shot as Grace ran in front of him. Great reflexes. Or Sister Jude. That was some great backstory. And she was finally ready to face being taken. I like how they introduced her in this, especially with the actual wings as well. That looks really good. I thought for a minute she was the Angel of Death, but I'm presuming that she isn't. Correct me if I'm wrong. She seems to be the opposite as to what Sister Mary is, because she says she's the fallen one. And then she goes to do one last thing, which is a confession for what put her in all this mess. And the little girl walks through the doors, a grown-ass woman. How has she never understood or figured out or looked up even what actually happened? Was it just because she was in so much denial or pain from it, or it's because she joined, you know, becoming a nun and was away from the outside world? I mean, you know, you still had newspapers and everything. It would have reported that the girl was run over by a hit and run, but survived with injuries. She obviously never even looked it up because the guilt was too much. And it turns out all of that was for nothing. She has had her penance, which she in effect now has served. Because her worst crime is she ran someone over and ran, but they survived. So at the absolute worst, it would be manslaughter and bye-bye to your driver's license. Wow. And I'm still convinced, I don't know why, I've got it in my head that at some point Sister Jude is going to end up back at Briarcliff, but not as being in charge anymore. I don't know why, I just feel like the writers have got that sort of weird twist coming. And Lana is just, they all end up back here no matter what they do. I can't believe she got in a car. The only car that was going past happens to be some bitter, twisted, psychotic, deranged guy who was obviously out for that nighttime drive to more or less probably going to end his night by putting a gun in his mouth anyway. She gets in his car. Damn. I love the irony of this. And the way the writers have done this has been really good. Especially by introducing the opposite to Sister Mary in this episode, and the way in which they've done it. It's not too religious, but it's not hammy either. And it looks quite good. It looks quite elegant. I like that. Right, so we will see what the hell happens next with Kit. Now Grace is gone, and I don't know what they're going to do with him. I think he's going to stay here. And as regards her telling her about Thredson, she's not going to do anything about it, is she? Absolutely not. He's going to continue his spree for the time being. And we'll take it from there, I guess. Right, we will be back with episode 8 next. And if you want to watch this in full length, don't forget we'll be available on Patreon. Link will be in the description as always. And if you enjoyed the video, by all means give it a thumbs up. Post your comments down below. Let me know if I'm accurate with what they are symbolising her to be on screen. And I will see you for the next episode very soon. So until then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for the next episode of American Horror Story. Take care.